Hey y'all, it's Robert. Tyler, I don't know if you can see him way over there. Oh, Terry wiping her face so she looks pretty for the camera.
So the sweat doesn't get in my eyes.
We're out at a new clear cut. It's not far from our house, but we forgot how to get here, so it turned out to be a long ways from our house.
1575.
So I found this little tip. We got the phone out and found where the creek was, and then started walking around the edge of the creek. It's kind of like a spring head where that spot is. That's a Yadkin base, which is a shame. A shame because I want to get a couple of Yadkins and maybe a quartz Dalton or another Dalton and kind of do some comparisons, because not that they're anywhere near in age, but because a lot of people around here get Yadkins that I think confused with Daltons. And check out this. It was the only big flat rock. It was laying like this. So I kicked it. And I don't know if you can see how it's dished out. The light just kind of went away, so. But this whole section is dished out. Oh, I'm sitting on a tree stump that's got a hive in it, so I'm getting buzzed here. Let me move so they don't get aggravated. Yep, I took it down to the creek and rinsed it. Got all the mud out of it. That whole depression was full. So we're gonna keep walking along this creek. The creek runs right there where the tree line is, and that's kind of what I suspected, so I pulled my phone out and looked. And we're gonna check out these cleared out areas. If we get anything good, we'll put it on. If not, you may just be seeing this. Thanks as always, y'all. All right, we're back again. Just some cool stuff. Occasionally we see this. I'm sure a lot of y'all see it. It's just like early colonial pottery. We find it in spots where we typically find artifacts. I guess if it was good for the natives, it was good for the white folks. At least the area. So there's some busted glass in places. And then there's this old fireplace. How cool is that thing? I took architecture in high school. I can tell you, that's definitely 1980s style right there. It's obviously old with this giant tree right up on it. Pretty cool. All right, we're gonna keep on looking. All right, we're back from the clear cut. Found this broken Yadkin, which is a shame. Would have been really cool to be able to check that out hole. And then this tip. And this big crudy preform, I don't know what they were doing with that. And this super cool, I don't know if you can see it. Let me try to, I don't know if you can see that divot. You see my knobby knees. Rode a skateboard for 6 years, so I had bad knees. Anyway, yeah, man, look at that thing. That may be one of the better ones I've found. It was laying upside down, and I kicked it. It's all dished out right here. Really nice. It's got this one, looks like it was natural section that kind of went down through in there, but that didn't stop him from grinding up some corn in that. That was all we found. Just that and the brokes, and then Terry found some metallic slate looking stuff. It's got a crack that runs through there. I bet if you bust it open, it'd be just as pretty. But I also got a boxy today from Jonsi. And if anybody's watched any of the videos from him, he challenged me to make some Madison / Hamiltons out of all this stuff that he finds up there on those newer sites where they have the Hamiltons and the I guess they're Madisons. If you were in Carolina, they'd be Caraways. Pretty nice stuff. I'm a little nervous. And then he sent me one that came from that site. Check this little fella out. Oops, let me try to focus back in on that. Now we found some, which is super cool because it's actually, you know, the flint that we find looks just like this. So hopefully that'll come out with the, maybe that white behind it was blocking it. It's got some neat flaking. And then we had the privilege to meet Quartz Crazy right over here in Carolina. He's got an amazing collection of some quartz stuff, but he found out about the challenge and sent these home with me on that day that we met him. He took us out to dinner. Super great guy, and was super. I'm super excited that we got to meet you. It was great privilege. Got a little tongue tied. Great privilege. Gave me some cool quartz that I got to try to figure out how to get busted up to try to make some stuff out of. So yep, these look just like the ones that that we find. This is a real neat one. So yeah, I'm gonna get in here and man, that bag is making me bad nervous. Hopefully I can make something that don't look too bad. Stuff is gorgeous though, look at that. Heck yeah. Alright, so yep, thanks again Jonsi for the challenge and for the stuff to try it out. And quartz crazy, I promise when I'm done with it, I'll have this in the mail back to you, or I may end up hand delivering it. That would be even cooler. So yeah, as always y'all, thanks for watching and for your comments, and I'll keep you posted on how I fare on this, be it good or be it bad. See if I can come out with something that looks a little like one of these. Surprisingly, the little bitty ones are actually kind of tough to make. Anyway, thanks again, y'all.